how atomic works, how to duel with it, rage works, and how to use it for tanking. Some of you guys have already figured out how to DPS and how to tank with it, but I'm going to give you my point of views and everything, and then I'm actually going to go through my sister's characters. As you're well aware, she switched her characters. If you're not well aware, she switched her character's powers from Rage to Atomic for Raging Girl, and then for Abby White, she went from Sorcery to Electricity. Don't ask me why. But here we go. Alright, here we are at the selection screen of my sister's account. You have Raging Girl, which it says here is Atomic. You have my character, Kaname Kuron, which is my Rage. I'm the one that taught my sister how to use Rage. Electricity is her healer. I don't think she uses it for DPS much. But that's her healer. And then we're going to start out, first off, we're going to start out with Raging Girl. First and foremost. For the atomic power. Alright. For this atomic power, we have, for the tanking side, we have Irradiate, Proton Remedy, which is your immunity heal. This is one of the powers on your loadouts. Fracture, of course, is the first power you're gonna get. Their Chemical Explosion is one of your heal combo moves in your tanking loadout. Atomic Reorganization, this is your AoE pull, which is your group pull. You go all the way to the right, you're going to grab Particle Beam. This is your boss taunt, your single taunt. And then from down there, you're going to get Nuclear Burst, and Atom Splitter is going to be another. It's kind of like their Chemical Explosion. Atom Splitter does the same thing. You combo it, it heals you, dishes out damage, yada yada. And then you got, you're going to grab Neutral Blast, and then Density. Density is going to give you armor and 10 control resistance to the damage that you're getting to you. And then usually is what I used to use is Mass Density for like Brainiac Battleship or Dark Side War Factory. Because Mass Density gives you a focus of 7 group members, have density, turn them into heavy metal, which all incoming damage on them. This usually helps out the healers to keep up with their heals, so if they need power, they can restore their power bar. That's what basically Mass Density is used for. Now, iconic powers, what I usually do is the way that she did it, which is pretty unique. Is Nanoweave Armor, which raises your toughness and defense by 200. And Powerful Resistance. You want to get these first and foremost because these are always going to be your tank. Regardless of what tanking power you are, you're going to need Nanoweave Armor and Powerful Resistance. Powerful Resistance again raises your health to 200. Now usually if you're going to be healing at the same time with Atomic, you want to increase your heals. So what I usually do is Miracle Worker and Empathic Healing. And then for your loadout, You're going to use atomic reorganization, density. Usually from time to time I will switch it to mass density, and that's probably what she does too. Particle beam, which is your single taunt, usually a boss taunt. Proton remedy, and I forgot to mention, with atom splitter and their chemical explosion, there is a combo with them. You hit the melee button twice and then pop proton remedy, you'll pop an aura. If you pop your aura, you go back into atom splitter and their chemical explosion. That way, when you do proton remedy with your aura on, you'll get actually heal and a healing over time. And that's pretty much the tank loadout for atomic. Now, I have no idea what she has on DPS. Let's find out. It's a similar loadout to what I have. Alright. This is usually a far-ranged DPS loadout, is what she's got here. What she's got here is... well, hold on a minute. Let me actually go to the actual powers. The radioactive tree is going to be Irradiate, Beta Surge, Proton Remedy, Atom Powered Assault, Neutron Bomb, Geiger Beam, Nuclear Tree, going to the next tree, is going to be, Fracture, their Chemical Explosion, Atomic Reorganization, Subatomic Subposition, Geiger Blast, and Nuclear Burst. And then your iconics, which she actually didn't do it right. I mean, usually she didn't choose the iconic wisely. Here's what I would have chosen. Technical Genius and Weapons Expert. What she chose is Powerful Resistance. What I choose is actually Nanoweave Armor because it raises your defense. You don't need the extra health, you're not tanking. Alright, now that's this character. I will move on to her electricity character, and then I will move to my character. Obviously, she only uses this character for healing. Alrighty. And she's got the exact same loadout that I told her would be the world's best loadout for electricity healing. Now, what she's... God bless it. And start out with a freaking powers. Voltage tree. You're gonna want Tesla Blast, Wired, Bioelectric Surge, Electrino Burst, Arc Lightning, and Electrogenesis in this tree. In your amperage tree, you're going to want Repulse, and you're going to get Spark Barrage, and then Flux Shield. I'll explain how all that works in a minute. Biocapacitor, and then Gravitize. And, well, she did actually do this power, right? Usually, with the problem with electricity that people mostly have, and I've realized this with a lot of players, if you're gonna heal, grab Wisdom of Solomon, please. The extra power is a must. You don't need really much of weapon mastery here, But on the DPS side, it's a different story. I'll have to explain that in a moment. Which I don't know about her DPS power. But anyway. Wisdom of Solomon's what she got here. Empathic Healing and Miracle Worker. Empathic Healing and Miracle Worker are always gonna be your healing power. Now usually if you got about 6 skill points in your tank, you want Nanoweave Armor, Powerful Resistance, Wisdom of Solomon, Intimidating Gaze for the extra dominance, and then Miracle Worker and Empathic Healing. But that's if you got 6 points left over with the loadout that you've got. Now, with the loadout for the healing role is what I use, and the way that she's got it. You're going to clip these two powers together, and it's called Electrogenesis and Biocapacitor. The reason why you want to clip these two together when you start off is because Electrogenesis is what it's called, sorry. It actually depends on the role that it says it gives you a healing aura, and it increases basically, it's kind of like Biocapacitor, but it actually gives you, it makes your heals crit without having to use weapon mastery basically. Biocapacitor, it actually, the three most people that are near you, for 2 whole minutes, if they fall below 45% of their health, they'll get an immediate heal. But only for 2 minutes. After those 2 minutes, though, if that biocapacitor is not reamped on the people, it won't work. They'll die. Arc Lightning is gonna be your electro heal. Like if you got everybody's near you, you hit one enemy, basically you just heal the entire group because it's like a chain reaction. Galvanize right here is like the people that are around you. This heal right here is a 35% heal, and it heals over time afterwise. That's what Galvanize is for. Now, usually people like to call it like a 35% heal. No, it's not the one that gives you the 35%, and I'll tell you why. You have to be in close to range to get the 35% heal of this Galvanize healing power. That's what people get confused. Now the next power, this is the one that you can be anywhere. This is your instant heal. This one's your 35%er. And this is where Biocapacitor charges. Anybody that has Biocapacitor on them, this will heal them to full health. It's called Bioelectric Surge. And this is basically, it works like a 35%er as long as they have Biocapacitor on them. If they do not, it won't heal that much. Now the Flux Shield, it depends on, the Flux Shield can repel some damage, but it only does a certain amount of damage. If you're getting hit too much, it will deactivate. And the reason being for that is because either one, the tank is not pulling aggro like he should or she should. Number two, either you lunged or something, and I have no idea. Some people do that idiotically. But the Flux Shield actually only repels some damage, not all, some. Which people, it's like, and then the Flux Shield doesn't work, the Flux Shield doesn't work, and why do you even use it? I'm like, well, if you use it correctly, it does work. It just doesn't repel all the damage.
It don't work for my healer.
Like I said,
it works for the team, but not for my motherfucking healer. As soon as I'm touched, my Flux Shield's gone. So yeah, y'all be standing, with my fucking heels over time, laughing, Ancient, you suck. No, Ancient don't suck. That's just how broken they fucking got me. You're still standing with my fucking heels, bitch, and with my fuck shield. What? I'm knocked out. Why? Because I hit harder than you.
Alright, now this is what she's got, and this is what I basically use on my electricity. Here's why this Tesla ball is more important, and you have to use Tesla ball. It's basically to save your power. Tesla ball is a slow moving ball, and I don't like to say ball, it's incorrect, but the terminology is Tesla ball. And the reason why I use it is because if you use it right, it only takes half your power instead of all of it. And Tesla, here's what in voltage tree, you're gonna grab Tesla Blast. Wired is a must. Regardless of the electricity power, wired is gonna be a must for your DPS roll. Always. You're gonna grab bioelectric surge. Electrogenesis is always a must in DPS or healer. Must have it in electricity power. Shockwave and Voltic Bolt. Voltic Bolt is always going to be usually in your DPS roll. If you have it in your healer roll, you're stupid. I'm just going to say that. Electro Burst. Usually this electrifies your enemies, and basically if you actually have like everybody electrified, it does more damage. It says that with all the powers you've got here. Arc Lightning does a small heal. I mean, why not? Keeps you alive. Alright, now Tesla Ball, this is what you're gonna be doing your damage with. It's a slow ball that moves with the aggro. Now for your Ambage tree, you're not gonna use anything here. For your iconic powers, she did it incorrectly. Here's what I usually do. Nano Weave Armor, Powerful Resistance, Wisdom of Solomon, and Tactical Genius, Weapons Expert, and usually, depending on, is Miracle Worker. The reason why I do Miracle Worker is because of Arc Lightning does heal you. Now I'm gonna go over here since her character's actually in the watchtower. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. So basically, you want to shock charge your enemy, which is actually gonna do that. Arc Lightning clipped with Electrogenesis and Wired. You're gonna go straight into the Tesla ball. You can do a couple weapon attacks. It does not hit hard. Not this power, but it does damage over time. So basically, if you stack it, it will do the damage that you want it to do. Usually people look down on electricity users, especially if they're DPSing with it. Either they're just DPSing with it wrong, or maybe they're just not supposed to be DPSing with it. Well, people can be assholes on this game. I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth. All because the electricity power can actually climb up to pass people is what bites the most. If you're on a boss fight, guess what? Electricity power is going to do the most damage. And that's just how it is. And people don't like that. And that's what pisses people off the most, is because when you're in boss fights, guess who's doing the most damage? Electricity users. They may not do the damage that they need to do.
It doesn't have a big burn, it doesn't have a fast burn. But goddamn, give me a motherfucking troll.
Yeah. Give them
give me
the
a
troll.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Give me a troll and a healer. Fuck a tank. Fuck everybody else. I'm a one-man motherfucking wrecking crew.
Yeah.
Just give me a fucking tank and give me a troll and a motherfucking healer.
Now I'm gonna get on my character Konami Kuron, And I'm going to explain why I use that loadout and that particular way I use it for the rage. And I taught my sister how to use it on both sides. She may say that, oh, I looked it up on YouTube. No, she got it from me. Alright. I'm going to swap characters right now. Alrighty. We might need to go to the watchtower. No, we could just go to the Vampire Knight base. If you guys have watched the Vampire Knight series, it's more like a series for it's a chick flick basically. With all the nice guys and everything like that. Yeah, it's basically a chick flick, but it is actually very interesting. I mean, I watched it just to see vampires' heads get torn off. It's funny. Alright. Now this is my rage tank. My rage tank loadout. What I use here for my rage is go to the anger tree, rage blast, relentless anger, irradiating chain, channel hate without mercy. And in your punishment tree, you want rage bringer, severe punishment, remorseless recovery, and ire. For your iconics, like I said, this is what you want: nano weave armor, powerful resistance, wisdom of Solomon, intimidating gaze for your dominance, and then guess what? Miracle worker and empathic healing. I don't know how she had it before, but obviously I don't think it was working. That's probably why she switched to atomic. I won't switch to atomic. And here's, yes, rage is a block tanking power. If you do not block, guess what? You die. Anyway. I told my sister that if you can't figure it out, then don't play it. I don't think she was able to figure it out.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. It's kind of upsetting. I don't have my freaking shit. So guess what, everybody? I just got mentally fucking screwed. Because for some reason, I don't have my neck piece. I don't have... Basically, I don't have any fucking thing. Just try my banks and see if they robbed me of that too. Congratulations, everybody. Just standing right in fucking front of the doorway. Yeah. Right in the spawning area. Congratulations. Just block everybody's point of view. Dumbasses. Sorry for the delay, people, but anyway. Usually I don't really take this long. Yep. They robbed me of my gear. Usually DC Universe usually you don't want to play it. If you don't have your gear saved, they will fucking screw you.
Right. Here you cheating motherfucker.
Yeah, see, I got nothing but fucking tank gear. I do not have...
Fucking cheat that, bitch. Weak ass motherfucker.
No neck piece is kind of irritating. Anyway. You want to go back, and if you're going to go damage, you want might for rage. That's for also with atomic, and also electricity. Electricity is might based, people. This is not, it's not precision based. People think that it is not. I've been playing this game for 6 years. My sister says that she's been playing from this game for 6 years. The only reason that she says that is because I taught her all the powers. My first character is very well known. But I'll get into that when I make my own YouTube account. When I get back on the game, you'll know that it's me. She did not come up with the 14 Karat League. That was mine. She was in it. She was second command. But she was not the leader of it. The merge emblem is one of a kind. If you cannot find it, well, that's because you weren't in the beta. I am 25 years old, and I've got the merge emblem, and I've actually talked to Meps personally. With the new updates and water powers and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in the water power, please, it's going to be a healing power. If you've got a healer, stay healer. Just don't bother switching if you want to try out the water power. I'll keep that up and foremost.
Oh, now all of a sudden they're not taking no fucking damage. Imagine that. Man, you motherfuckers got your own goddamn groups and shit. Stay in your own fucking group. Stay the fuck out of mine. I'm a one-man motherfucking goddamn crew. Don't need none of your beefed up fucking petty bullshit fucking powers.
Alrighty.
See, look at, yeah! I'm pushing the fuck out of that right there. Nope, won't fucking do it. Right. And you fuckers think that they don't control your shit. Bullshit. Yeah, the fuck they do control your shit. Just like every game you register to, your government knows what the fuck you're doing. That's their way of keeping fucking track of you, on you. Little do you fuckers know. Again, welcome to DC. It is government. It no longer stands for Detective Comics. No, it don't. They say it does. No, it don't. You see, government fucking owned. It's
Well,
another reason why I like Marvel.
since we're here in the Watchtower, I was actually gonna explain how I use my DPS power.
It's another reason why I like Marvel. It's not broken and greedy like this motherfucking game. They don't break their fucking characters. Or, oh, you're too fucking OP to be here. Nope. But yeah, oh, we want you to be the best hero possible. Lying ass motherfucker. Cause you got the best hero fucking here. Right here among ya. And you don't fucking like it. Cause again, I'm not a true hero though, am I? Just like, due to my electrical power, I'm not a true hero, am I? Nope. So again, I'm sorry for you weak, shallow-minded fucking humans. Like the gods you follow, you're just as shallow and arrogant, which is ignorant, as the fucking gods.
Which also means
It's
that the word
shallow.
nigger. Ignorant. Anyway. Not to be racist or anything, back to what I was saying. The loadout for the DPS Rage is basically, this loadout never fails. You can use it for you can use it for PvP, you can use it for
It all fails.
Would
Come on,
you
brother, you gotta admit that was
quiet?
funny. You gotta admit that was funny.
I don't interrupt your shit.
You gotta admit that was funny.
I'm putting you on ignore until I finish.
I'm done.
Anyway, like I was saying, just when you're with this power here, you can DPS with it, you can tank with it, that's entirely your call. Anyway, this is the DPS side of the power. What I use here is Gallon Eruption, Relentless Anger, and Bloodlust. Relentless Anger is like severe punishment. You have to cancel it. If you do not, you will rage crash and die. That's why rage is hard to use. And people don't like using it because, I mean, it's a blocking tanking power for 1, for 2. It's hard to cancel. Usually when you're trying to cancel rage, you want combo powers. That's why this loadout has all 3 of the combo powers that you need to combo with. So let's see. You got Revenge, Tap Melee, you could do a combo. Outrage, Tap Melee, you do a combo. Investigating Chain, Tap Melee, you do a combo. These are all the combos. And then with the Gallon Eruption, it also's got a combo if you hold melee. Oh, actually I was wrong. You get with Revenge and Outrage, you need to hold melee as well. Terribly sorry. I haven't played my character for a while now. Anyway, when you start off in a duel, pretend this is your opponent. When you start off in a duel, you want to do Gallon Eruption clipped with Relentless Anger and Bloodlust. That way you're doing damage over time. You don't usually need to follow through with your powers because they'll block. So what I do is actually do a little weapon attacks, and then when they're knocked down or they're blocking, you can block break them and then do Outrage. But always keep your Gallon Eruption and Relentless Anger on the ground, because that'll actually help you out. Now, usually depending on how you do this, Now, give me a minute. Alright, this is the tank. This is kind of make Kuron's tank loadout, which is what my sister uses. The way you use this power is really simple. You use Ragebringer clipped with Severe Punishment straight into a block. When it hits the 9 o'clock, hit your Resigating Chain, go back into a block. But before you go into block, hit Remorseless Recovery clipped with Without Mercy. Now, because the Remorseless Recovery will do the weapon damage, and basically weapon damage is also with the Without Mercy power, because basically Without Mercy, the damage that you're giving out is, guess what? You're getting healed back. That also counteracts with Remorseless Recovery, the way it works. Now, if you notice, if you clip any of these powers with Rage, your health will boost. Alright? That's basically what Rage is. It's a health boosting power. That's why it's a blocking power. It's not like dominance and defense. I mean defense. Defense will raise with atomic. This is not atomic. This is harder than atomic. When you're raging, like I said, you want to hit the 9 o'clock mark on your severe punishment. You do not want to hit it early. You hit it early, you'll rage crash. You hit it too late, guess what? You rage crash. That's why rage tanking is complex. Not many people use it because it's that way. I use it because I'm a veteran of the game. I played most of the powers here. Quantum was my favorite trolling power, the reason being that and Hard Light. Hard Light is a good trolling power if you know how to use it and know the combos to use it. Quantum's really good if you can debuff and actually don't rely on that supercharge that most people do rely on. That supercharge don't mean shit in Quantum. I'll make a Quantum character later on, and I'll keep you guys posted on that, on a Quantum character. And I'll give you guys a loadout and everything for that too. But anyway, this is the Rage character. And then I'm actually gonna do like maybe alert with this character, and then I'm gonna do an alert with my sister's characters. It's up to Ancient if he wants to join in. I don't really care. Basically, this video right here is actually just for the main picture of what we're using on our characters. That's what this video is basically based off of. Nothing more, nothing less. With that being said, I'm gonna unignore Ancient, because I mean he was kind of interrupting me, and he's probably in the middle of something. So I'm just going to queue up for the alert. Let's see, the hardest one we could possibly go in would be Strike Team because of my CR. I'm gonna do tanking first, and then we'll work our way into... Oh, in fact, I'm just gonna queue up for everything. And maybe they'll ask for a tank. Maybe not, who knows. Alright, now... there we go, Striker's... Trigon's Prison, that'll work. Alright, usually most people do not play their roles, so don't expect me to be 100% on this. So, I mean, let's just give them it all. Alright, so we got a DPS, we got a healer, we got a troll. Alright, well, I guess we got a good team here, depending on how we use it. Alright. This is rage tanking right here. Ire is your pop-up immunity. Yeah, see, there's no power given out. I'm gonna go into instance chat and talk to him a little bit. Now this is one of the first bosses in Trigon. Usually with this. I mean, rage tanking is complex, but when you get the hang of it, I mean, it gets pretty easy.
Trigon must be awakened.
Your persistence does nothing but prolong your demise. I call upon you, my children. Which of you will lead me and be my vessel? Prove your worth once and for all. Father, I will be your vessel. These fools will pay.
Damn, Jared. Chillax.
Rise and destroy them!
Here's the second boss of Trigon Monster Invasion. That's what I call it. Trigon's Prison is actually what it's actually called. Obviously the healer's impatient.
Circe, stop right there!
You are too late, princess. I've already begun charging the victory stone. Soon no one will be able to defeat me.
You're not invincible yet.
You stupid cow! If Trigon doesn't destroy you, I will.
I awaken. I will bathe your world in blood and devour the souls of this universe!
In the name of Gaia! them secure for now. Your bravery continues to impress. You fought a great battle and prevented the suffering of millions of people in our own realm. Don't worry too much about Circe. She won't keep her plans secret for long.
Alright, so that's how you tank with the power of rage. Like I said, it is a complex power to tank with. It's not like Atomic where you spam 2 moves and there you go. You actually have to work with this power. Find out what really works with you. I mean, like I said, it is a complex power. If you're not really familiar with tanking, I suggest not to use this power. I suggest for you, if you are starting off as a tank or just starting to get used to tanking, my suggestion is to use Atomic. Like I said, Atomic is easy to follow through with. I mean, you just spam 2 moves, there you go. There's your heals and damage over time. So, oh, would you look at that?
Again, if you're 100% tank, you have no problem. I'm not 100%. And yet, like I said, watch my videos, my peeps, watch my videos. And imagine me at 100% on your level. Where I'm not being stunned, combo broken, slammed, push pulled, or knocked the fuck out. I said you won't see that with any other Atomic tank, just mine. There's a reason why I'm broken here. There's a reason why Switch was broken as soon as I made him. All because of what you're watching right here with Ancient. Like I said, I've out-tanked tanks. I've taught a lot of tanks how to tank. Again, one of my buddies that's no longer here from the beta days as well. Ice tank, and he was skeptical. He didn't believe me. I took him into something, and he said he wouldn't believe it if he didn't see it for himself. He said, "Don't get me wrong." He's like, "It ain't like I didn't, you know, it's like it's not like I'm calling you a liar or like I didn't believe you." It's like, "No, I understand. You're just skeptical. I get it. Seems believing for the most part. I understand that too." But again, there's some things that's truly unexplainable. And I can play with those unexplainable fucking things. Like I said, there's a reason, and my wife can back me up on this. There's a reason. Before I started DPSing, that's all people wanted me as. Ancient heal, ancient heal, ancient heal. What the fuck am I getting? There's no feats here. There's no gear drops for me here. What the hell am I getting? Oh, this is how I made friends. Cause I didn't ask for nothing. And I don't ask for none. But yeah, everybody, oh, Ancient, heal, heal, heal. No. Ancient's no longer a motherfucking healer. Point blank period, I'm telling you, like I told him straight to his face, I am no longer a motherfucking healer. It's not true to electricity fucking power. I should be the OP DPS fucking tank, point blank period. DPS first and foremost, a tank, so I can be up close and personal. Again, look at the true mythology of my fucking Thunder Spirit. I'm a tank. DPS troll, since I am a true commander. Again, a true upcoming so-called king. Well, here among you, again, to my so-called mortal blood ties, I am a true living king. Like it or not. Like I preach, we the people, by the people, for the people. You want a true kingdom? Stand together. Be truly united. Learn what it means to be truly fucking human from one that is truly not one of your fucking goddamn kind. Point blank period. Learn from me the best that you fucking can. The best that I can fucking teach you. As I also try and learn from my...
I forgot to mention about explaining the white mods. Alright, usually when you're when you're DPSing, not tanking, God bless it. Anyway, for your weapon mod, you want blast adapter. Alrighty. For your chest, oops. For your neck piece, you want instigating might. It raises your might when you're in a battle. Usually, depending on the situation, use explosive block. Do not use deadly block because deadly blocks are for tanks. For your chest piece, you're gonna use core strength. This will increase your damage. Berserker is gonna be your last resort if you're like 35% on health, 35% low health. Your damage will increase 30%, which is always a good plus. For your hands, you want usually max damage. The reason being for that, when you're like using damaging powers, it increases your might. So something like this. Alrighty. I don't have really good might because for simple fact is I'm wearing some tank gear. Which I'll explain why. Because I haven't been playing this character like I should have been. But anyway. That's what you expect when you be gone for a couple days. I mean, actually a couple years. I work in the military, so I'm not actually on like I should be. But that's this character. This is how it works. That's my sister's characters, and that's how they work. Well, with that being said, see you later, everybody.